Last time I saw you, you were about 5 feet tall, and you were at the fair roping calves, and all the girls were following you around.
And I saw you and Clint win that two-step competition at that very same fair, which I will have you know, inspired me to learn how to dance. When he spun you around and I saw the look on your face, I mean, I knew I had to learn how to do that.
Yeah, well, that wasn't Clint, that was actually Bo that was dancing with me, but...
Oh, man. I apologize.
No, that's okay. You just show me your moves and we'll call it even.
Anytime.
All right.
We're gonna move on here. All right, check. This is my daughter Jessica and her husband Nash. I'm sorry. This is my granddaughter Sarah. Pleased to meet you.
You too.
I didn't get your name.
Well, it's just Sarah's friend.
Jared Banks. And this is my daughter Natalie. Miss Natalie. Now, how is it I've never seen your pretty face around here before?
Well, I guess I just didn't know what I was missing.
Well, I'd be happy to show you around. It's a clear night. I'm not sure which constellations are which, but I'd be happy to make some up to entertain you.
Well, Chuck, I would love to be entertained by you.
Your powers of observation are even more powerful than most grown-ups. Really, your mother has never asked me a single question about my relationship with Clint.
That's because you always make it seem like everything's perfect.
Okay, we are having some problems right now, but nothing that can't be worked out.
But you seem really bummed out.
We had a fight a couple of weeks ago.
It still hasn't been resolved. Been fighting ever since.
Okay, fight's maybe too strong a word. We're mature adults. We don't really fight.
Yeah, well then what's the problem? And remember, I'm asking because I care.
Okay. Clint feels that I'm spending so much time worrying about Langston that I'm not devoting enough time to him.
And he's mad about that?
He's going through a difficult time right now, what with his father dying, and he wanted me to go with him to Texas for the reading of the will. But what with your parents out of town and the situation with Langston becoming critical, well, I had to send him off alone.
And you didn't understand that?
There's nothing that I can't fix once he gets back. All right, can we not talk about this anymore?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm kind of in the mood right now.
Why?
Because Cole's supposed to meet us here, and when I called him, he gave me this story about how his computer crashed, and I don't know, I can't get in touch with him, and it's going right to voicemail.
Oh, do you feel he's being less than truthful?
I don't know. I just want him to know that I'm worried about him, and I care, you know.
Oh, I know.
Well, get up and help me put these sheets on. No complaining.
Sound a little annoyed.
Well, come on. You were going to put me in that room with John and Marty?
Oh, that's okay. I was kidding. You think I'm going to make you sleep with them?
You know, you say, well, I'm ready to get your son. Help me. Get your son is get married while I marry you. You get thrown in jail. I bail you out, and then I get stuck traveling with a woman that I cannot even stand. Go look for a son that you had with another woman who tried to kill me. And what did you do? Remember, you see my tub, okay?
That's all right.
No, you're not.
No, I am. I'm not taking straight. I've been on the road with John McBain, who, as you can tell, is not the most pleasant of traveling companions. I mean, do you realize the entire time I've never seen him smile? And what is this? Every time he's got his hands on his hips like this. What is that?
You know what? You're lucky that John is around. Maybe it's your only shot at finding your son. You ever thought about that? And come to think of it, he's the reason that you're alive, so why don't you give him a break? You're putting it on wrong.
Are you in love with John?
Oh, I knew you were going to find out. I knew you would. Yeah, I am. I'm in love with John.
That's okay, so am I. He's so heroic. And when he looks at me with this piercing blue eye.
I'm here for you, Todd, okay? And stop treating me like I'm some nagging wife, please.
I I know you're here to help. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I know I'm taking it out on you. This whole chase across the country for my kids, just taking the last ounce of my sanity away. And you're paying the price, I'm sorry.
Todd, you were going to find your son. Oh.
Well, I thought I was. When we got into town, I swear to God, I thought you were close. And McBrain wrecked the car, and then we're back where we started. I gotta go back on the road with some guy that I don't like. I don't trust him. Can't bribe him.
You're not back where you started, okay? You got me down here, and you can trust me. Right? Here, put the pillowcases on. Put the blanket.
Who's taking care of the kids, by the way?
Torian?
Great.
I think she can handle taking care of the kids for a couple of days.
You're probably making Jack sip his juice with one pinky in the air, you know? Teaching Star how to drive a man crazy. 10 easy lessons.
It's not that bad. Stop.
She is that bad. I'll tell you what, I've got 10 text messages from Jack since I left. 10. I miss you, Dad. I ain't coming home, Dad. I don't know how. What's gonna get a man to do this? I can't do it.
Just own it.
You know, I just feel terrible because here I am looking for some kid that I don't know, so I can bring Star and Jack a brother they don't know. And meanwhile, I miss them dead alive. The two kids that I can't be a father to, I'm leaving behind.
What are you thinking, Todd?
I'm thinking maybe I should just let this stuff go. Maybe I should go home and be a father to the kids I already have.
I have window thanks. I'll get it from you when I see you. Okay. Tow truck driver's got my cell phone.
Well, that's good. You know you don't have to do all the driving.
I'm not letting Manny drive my car.
No, I mean, I'd be happy to take a shift.
That's nice of you, but it's a nightmare. You saw what happened earlier.
Yes, well, I've lived through worse. I taught Cole how to drive stick shift.
Well, if you're driving, who's gonna pry my hands from Manning's neck? That's what you came down here for, wasn't it?
It's one of the reasons.
Get some rest. After you come over to leave me.
Do you really think we're going to find Marcy here?
It's a good leader.
If she has this network of people in place helping her evade the authorities, I mean, what does she think is all part of the plan?
I know she's in that bar in Georgia.
How?
I looked right at her.